Good morning. Welcome to Market Monday for February 10th, 2025. We hope everyone enjoyed the Super Bowl last night, whether it was for the game itself, halftime show, or the commercials. While the NFL season has concluded, the markets are getting the year started. As Matt discussed last week, the S&P 500 stock market was up just under 3% in January. But February typically brings chillier weather and returns. In fact, since 1928, February has been the second worst month in the stock market, only behind September. And of course, historically speaking, here's what the average S&P 500 looks like throughout February. It appears up and down for the first half of the month, then, starting later this week, is when the February chill arrives in earnest. Let's expect it and not be surprised when it comes. Got whiplash? Anybody else remember the North American trade war where President Trump placed tariffs on both Mexico and Canada? Yep, the one that lasted from February 1st, 2025 to, well, February 1st, 2025. Of course, the US quickly removing its imposed tariffs before they even started, as it appeared both Mexico and Canada conceded enough to assuage the US president. Even though we didn't get a trade war, at least not yet, it helps to revisit what happened last time President Trump disrupted established trade deals. Here's the S&P 500 stock market, of course, starting in October 2016. And right off the bat, we start withdrawing from previously negotiated trade deals like the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the North America Free Trade Agreement, US-China trade spats, tariffs imposed, China retaliates, etc. And the market kept humming right along through all of that. Until, of course, the pullback opens, the perfect opportunity for eager journalists to pounce on any market decline, opining how a trade war with China could hurt the tech industry, almost perfectly timing the bottom. Then China retaliates, and Trump threatens a new $100 billion tariff plan. Folks, do you think the headlines will be any different this time? So be on the lookout with the awareness of what happened last time. Let's all keep cool heads and stay laser focused on the goals ahead of us. And further, here's your periodic reminder that the stock market is not the economy, and the economy is not the stock market. Here we're looking at the annual inflation adjusted GDP, or economic growth, next to the performance of the S&P 500 stock market since 1930. Okay, fine, let's start at 1950. By my count, there were 23 years where either the market was up when GDP was down, or vice versa. That's almost 1 out of every 3 years. Oh yeah? Dot-com crash? Economic growth never skipped a beat. How about 2022? The year stocks were down over 20 and 30% at the lows, and bonds were down in the teens. Yup, positive economic growth. Oh, and lastly, see how often real GDP goes in the red? Maybe we should stop worrying so much about recessions and get back to enjoying our lives. After all, because no one knows what lies ahead, we are always operating at peak uncertainty. Have a great week.